situation. I watched too much of those border security shows. I thought they'd be running into Canada and dragging me back into the States.
We saw you.
But now you know. Yeah, it's some people may not realize the U.S. border with Canada is like that. It's a little different. There's no wall that would wreck the view.
No.
So, cheers, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Open to more organic favorites. Pacific Foods, fresh from the pantry.
Hey, it's me, your very dry skin. CeraVe Intensive Moisturizing Lotion with hydrourea and 3 essential ceramides helps restore my natural barrier and relieves my dryness for up to 72 hours.
Introducing CeraVe's new Intensive Moisturizing Cream.
Now, it is good and spacious in here, I'll say that. A lot of room to relax. But the tent pegs I have aren't going to go into this gravel. So just pray for the wind to die down and see if I can anchor this down somehow. Every ounce of weight I have is going around the perimeter. Yeah, the way that setup was going at first, I thought I was going to pack it all back on, but I've got things kind of anchoring the whole situation down. Inside, there's the folks in that camper over there. She was really giving me a bit of a dirty look when I was setting up the tent. So, hi neighbor. It will be out early in the morning, that's for sure. So I'm just gonna hunker down, lay low, really pray for this wind to stop. And this panel here is causing some wind resistance, so if I open it up, the wind will just kind of blow through and it won't blow the tent over, but then I'll be seen. And I'm playing like a little kid here. It's, if I can't see them, they can't see me. I'm just ignoring what's out there because I don't want to get told to move along. If it starts raining, then I'll put the fly on. I've made enough of a spectacle of myself in this parking lot for now. See how the night goes. People are just looking and probably thinking, weirdo, going about their daily business. The normies wouldn't understand exactly what I'm up to. Pushing the limits of what can be considered an RV in a parking lot. That sounds like rain. Aha, raindrops. I'm still not putting the fly on. This will blow over. My tent's off kilter a little bit here, so when the parking lot dies down, I'll straighten it out. Walmart has officially closed. That's not really my concern. My concern will be the parking lot security, which there is sure to be some. I'm down to 68% battery, and this is going to take a long time. Another overnighter pulled up in their RV. Nicer than mine. Chicken is cooked, so I'm going to throw in some of this Mexican rice to go with the rest of this theme of the meal. I really hope this will cook the rice. If not, it'll be a crunchy meal. I won't skimp on the seasoning. I'll throw in some corn too. I finally found one of these little containers of corn. Not that it helps make the meal any smaller, but a lot of my recipes do need just a little bit, and a whole can is too much. Gonna give that a little more water and let it cook 40% or so on the Jackery to go. going to straighten out this tent. Parking lot is pretty quiet, and the tent is definitely off on a kilter there for sure. So. Now that shouldn't blow away. And how bad does it look here? It's unusual, I suppose. Oh well, I'm no stranger to that. Absolutely no wind right now. It's dead calm, and the forecast doesn't call for any wind, and we all know those are very accurate. So, I'll get this a little more domestic here. I don't think anything could go wrong. This is not so bad for a parking lot. Time for a step two, because we don't tempt fate. We don't want any problems. There's always enough problems as it is without asking for more. So, delicious Pepsi. This could be a long night. I've used 2/3 of the power. Now, I've had this power bank for probably 5 years, 4 years, and I think it's probably not got as much capacity as it used to. So, to be sure that I get this cooked, I'm just going to insulate this crock pot oil. Keep all the heat in there. You know, what could go wrong generally? Okay. Just a few people in the parking lot sitting around in the cars, because that's where all the excitement is here tonight. Nothing to worry about, though. Something I do need to worry about. My power supply is down to about 20%, so I've turned the slow cooker to low. Draws about 100 watts, and I might have an hour of cooking time left. Heavily bundled, and my fingers are crossed. I tried the rice. It wasn't crunchy, but it was chewy, and that's not a quality I look for in my rice. I was a little worried how this tent would attach onto the RAV4 because for the first time in history, this model and trim didn't come with a roof rack. And the instructions say I gotta tie it onto the roof rack. So it is kind of elasticy and it goes around there. And the one feature I really like is I can actually close the back. And that stays on. Not as well as if I had a roof rack. But if I have to go to the washroom at the nearby McDonald's or gas station, I can lock the car with my stuff in it and hike on over. So far this tent is getting some thumbs up for me. The moment of truth is coming. 6% left. I'm going to let it go right until it runs out of battery. And if the rice is too chewy, I'll just pick up the rice. Certainly got a quiet parking lot tonight. Lots of light, so I don't have to use my flashlight. When I look through the front of the car here, I can actually see the light illuminating in the tent back there. So I might not have too much privacy tonight, but that's okay. I'll be out early in the morning. May as well get the mattress set up. I will be sleeping in the car and not on the ground of the parking lot with broken glass and nails and who knows what. So I lost the straps that came with this mattress, so graphic straps are good universal tool. Carry with you 24/7.
It's time to change the way you think about pads. Meet Always Pocket Flex Foam. Full-size protection in a tiny pad. It's made with foam, not fluff, for up to zero feel and up to zero leaks. And it absorbs more. Ready to go where you go. Always Pocket Flex Foam.
Time to help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Easily move. It's a rental.
You do the holidays. We'll do dinner. Make this holiday easy and delicious. Think Stouffer's.
Still taking yours?
Every day. Made to care for you every day. Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Well, we all saw what the battery said. I will let this sit here and stay as warm as possible. Just get those residual little simmers out of it before I find out my fate. I know the chicken's cooked, so it's going to be safe to eat. How enjoyable the rest of it is, I'm too scared to find out. So just let it sit there for now. And I'll just relax here a little and choke down my delicious step two. That clears out the parking lot for now. Look at that. Quite a view right out my tent. I like it. Oh, it actually looks cooked. Okay. Let's see. Perfectly cooked. Okay, I got lucky there. Time to assemble my meal. That's onion crunching, not the rice. Jacket didn't even burn. Amazing. Today is my day. Texas/Mexico cheese. Oh no, oh no. Okay, I should have known better. I got the light stuff. You can usually tell by the pale blue writing. So it's a little healthier than I planned to go with this. I hope it melts. And I also got the healthy flavor of sour cream. 5%. Sure runny. All right, so I should be able to devour all of this tonight, no problem. That's great. I should have got bigger tortillas. But nothing better on a warm spring evening than a hearty slow cooker meal in a tent. But that was really good. I'm going to sleep awesome tonight. I'm trying to figure out the best use scenario for this tent setup. I always try to figure this out when I try out new gear. And I think there's good potential with this because I like to do back to the car camping and up in a remote area. It's nice to have a spot to stretch out. I definitely wouldn't cook in here in bear country or anything like that. Parking lot's one situation, bear country, completely different story. And, I suppose, yeah, you could close this and be in the vehicle away from any animals or danger. but still, that's just you want to avoid all that situation. So it's kind of a cool, chilling area. You can set up and relax, and then crawl right in. With a bigger SUV, it'd be a lot more comfortable. You could have like a double or a queen in the back. So that's kind of how I see it. I'm going to use this up some logging roads and stuff like that for those adventures when I don't want to haul a trailer that would get smashed up on all those roads. They're pretty rough. And I don't want to just sit in my car all day or underneath the overhang to stretch out if it's raining or something. I don't know. That's the use situation for this that I can see. Or a nice day at the beach. I'll have to remember that the door is on the passenger side. So there's only one entrance into this, and that's on the passenger side. If I'd known that, I would have pulled in the other way. But I suppose I could have looked on the package, the picture there. So, and I'll have to air this out real good because I did cook in here. And when I use this in bear country, you know, if I fall asleep on a hot day and I got this open with some breeze blowing through, I don't want to track the bear over and wake up to find him gnawing on my still twitching leg. So, with that said, button this up, charge up my phone for a little bit. I want to be sure my alarm goes off tomorrow. Walmart opens at 7. I'll be out of here 6:30. Sun rises at 5:30, so I'll have a lot of light to take this down. And hopefully not too many people shaking their heads in disgust at me. I don't think we're going to have any problems tonight at all. Haven't seen a security guard drive by. Nobody cares. It's just a little humiliating to be using the tent in the parking lot. But that's okay. It's not the first time I've been. There's the other. Okay, the birds are up already. Great. I'm a little bit late. It's like 1 a.m. I was just trying to keep an eye out in case they're